think maybe I
Welcome
shouldn't
everyone.
stream as well, just to keep the connection as strong as possible.
It
Sorry, man.
No, it shouldn't be a problem, even if you stream or not.
Mm.
Yeah, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us for this
Hey, guys.
AM race.
Another hectic AM race.
It's gonna be a good one. We've seen some good battles coming out the AM group.
Just need a couple of the guys to ready up. I think there's some issues with people disconnecting at the moment.
Apparently there's some spectators. Gerard, can you please kick Gerard?
Right, I will do. We just need Aster to ready up.
Okay, Gerard is left.
You need to go on spectate as well, Ice Cube.
Okay, I am on spectate. Are we just waiting for Aster to ready up?
We're just waiting for Volley and Aster.
Okay, I believe Danadu is also dropped out now.
Oh no.
Okay, we'll give it a couple of minutes just let everyone get into the...
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, that's fine. They can quickly hop in. We're giving them a couple of minutes, but we need to start soon, guys. I'm actually trying to get my freaking link on my phone so I can send it out.
We're all organised as usual.
Oh, dude, you don't want to leave my day so far.
And it's just Monday. That's the good news.
And the worst of it, I didn't even go to work today.
Did you not?
No, I couldn't go to work.
Oops.
My car was stuck in the garage.
Yowza. Oh,
Yeah.
someone's just joined now. Who's that? Danadu. Right, okay. I just need to put his position back. So Danadu is... Where is he? He's above Nutty Knuckles on the board, so he will be below him in the race.
That is correct.
There we go. That's that sorted. So we've only got 15 guys now. We've lost 2 somewhere. And we're still waiting for Volley to ready up. So he's waiting for somebody, I would suspect. Raza was having some troubles, wasn't he? And also in the warm-up to the race, Raza was popping around at 126s. He was doing some very good time, so he doesn't want to miss this one.
We've got some fast guys.
Yeah, and this is just AM. Okay, there Wazim's also unchecked himself, so they're waiting for Raza here. Sorry about this, guys, if you're watching. You have to put up with more of my voice, which is breaking.
There's some people that doesn't have any trust within Forza's servers or anything. I was just explaining to the one guy in the group now that 2 weeks ago we were able to host a 3-hour lobby with limited guys dropping out, and there was 24 guys.
I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of these troubles that we blame on servers has actually turned out to be connection issues. So it's more of a local internet connection situation rather than a Forza server. So you know, credit where credit's due. You know.
Yes, no, exactly. I agree with you on that one.
Okay, Volley's readied up, but Wazim still hasn't. We still have 15 guys, including ourselves.
I can't. Oh, there's the main group. I couldn't find the main group within WhatsApp.
So many messages going off at once. Oh, right, there we go. Raz has joined Super, so he's above Danadu in the list, so he'll be below him for the race. Okay, and then I'm just going to go, yeah? Are we good to go? Okay. I don't know if you're on mute, but I'm going to go.
Yeah, I was quickly on mute. Well, it seems that everyone is ready. I am gonna hop on straight with B-Boy.
Oh, yes, set camera. Oh, too late.
You just missed it.
As always. Can you believe it? Doesn't matter. Right, here we
It's
go.
age. Oh, by the way,
Yes.
congrats for your birthday, eh?
Thank you very much. 21, can you
Oh.
believe it?
Are you only 21 now? Holy
Yeah.
crap. I thought you were
Yeah,
16.
again. But I'm going to do a good job this time. Right, here we go.
Again, you say. Okay, the race has started.
Yeah, I'm on board with Cook quickly. Oh, they are bunching up. I did warn them about cold tyres in this first corner.
Oh, and
no.
there's already Uncle
there's
Folly
collisions
is
all over the place.
sideways.
Oh,
B-Boy
no.
is off the track.
Well, he's off.
There
Oh,
is
but I
a
tell you, oh no,
lot of-
Cook has just taken out Isaac, who's in P1. Oh no,
Oh, my word.
this has been a terrible start. I've got, oh no,
Oh,
Cook
there's
has just
another.
been
Oh, there's
barged
more
off.
guys.
This is unbelievable. I've never
Oh.
seen anything like it.
Oh, and
Gonna
we've
do
got a...
Cook. Oh, ding dongs all over the place. I'm going to move up to the front. I can't
Volley is
believe this. I
up
hope that
to sixth. B-Boy
He's the
7th.
challenging now
Flash
on
in
Razza.
8th. Yeah, B-Boy on the
Okay.
outside. Now on the outside of Volley. But Volley's got some serious speed.
Yeah, he has. Oh, he's up on the inside as well. Oh, on Razza. And who's
Yeah,
that's
he
just
tried
gone
to
wide
go
there? Isaac gone wide. Unfortunate for Isaac because he started in pole and he just got taken out in that corner and he's going backwards
but I
at the
think-
moment.
Yeah, I think with everything going haywire in the first two corners, there's a lot. There's even a huge gap between. Okay,
Oh.
and second place has gone off the track now, which
Wazim,
was
yeah.
Wazim.
We've got Casual Chris in P1 at the moment and wait. Oh, and he's just gone up too high on the wall. So this is playing into Raz's hands here. He could be in P1 by the end of this lap.
They actually had a gap of almost 2 seconds to Raz on third place, but
Yeah.
that gap has just disappeared with those two mistakes there. And Wazim actually on the inside as Casual Chris goes out wide on
Sorry,
the
I
grass.
can't believe that. And sorry, Isaac is now down into 10th position. Just gone wide at turn 1. I'm on board with Pierce Nears here, who's just behind Flash, and we've got a whole bunch of them actually. We've got Casual Chris down here.
He's just gone down to 6th position now.
I can't, but from first all the way down.
It took
so
him
Reza
3
now
corners.
in P1.
And Chris is struggling. Is he having some
he
sort
is,
of
he is
issue?
struggling.
Because he's just going backwards. He's not getting turn in on the car. Nothing.
I can't believe this. Flipping heck.
That
Well, it's
that
been an
definitely
eventful couple of
damaged his
laps.
car. He should have dropped into the. Oh, you know what? He might have been past the pit entry, and that's why he's struggling now to get the car turning.
Right.
There's a lot of smoke from the one wheel only coming out of the hairpin. So he's definitely, when he hit the wall on the main straight, he's definitely picked up some damage there.
Oh no, that's unfortunate. Right, I'm going to pull up your stream now for the first time. Excuse me for a couple of seconds. Right, there we go.
No, all good. All good.
That's it. Right, so let's get back to the front. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Razit in the lead, P1.
And Casual's just
Yeah.
still not going for the pit. I'm actually surprised by that.
Well, we have the pit windows. He's obviously considering his tyres and fuel.
No, but if you've got damage, you've got damage. You don't want
Yeah.
to be doing 20 laps on, at least 11 laps while you've got damage, because you'll be losing time constantly. Rather going for the pit, fix the car, and then try and see if you can manage. Oh, and we've got Aister and Piersnius up against each other.
Well, I'm looking at Volley and B-Boy. They're having a right little ding-dong here. This is for fourth position. Oh, Volley's like
Yeah,
a
we've
bull
got.
terrier at the moment. He won't let go.
Oh, PSN is almost drifting into the hairpin. Oh,
Uh,
bit of contact between PSNS and Eister. Eister managing to hold it.
Ooh, Volley taking a lot of that corner there. He really wants P4. I must say the stream quality is excellent, Iceman. I don't know what you've done, but it's looking sharp.
Thank you very much. That's always good news. Can you
What's it?
tell
I see
me,
we've got
is
11
the-
guys viewing as well. What do you guys think? Who are you following in this race?
Yeah, well, that will be good. Good to know. Gary, just a bit more info on the stream. If you click on the settings or the little cog where you can change the quality, tell me if you can change the quality.
Let me have a look. No, currently I've got a chat icon in front of it, I think. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's a whispers tab. I don't know what that is.
Okay, so legit.
I can alter
space-
chat settings.
That's very strange. Okay, so we've got legit space in the chat saying that PSNS has got a good name. It's an unorthodox name. It's very weird, but awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it's virtually
so-
impossible for me to say as well. PS Nears. It's just,
Well, you got
I
close.
haven't been raised this way, I'm sorry. Oh, Nutty Knuckles is out. We've just seen DNF there, Nutty Knuckles. That's a shame. Because he's quite high up on the points board, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, so we've got Remington running in second place now. Remington will definitely love this position.
Ooh, yeah, but they're very close though. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. Like I say, I'm still on board with Volley here. But third and fourth at the moment, which is B-Boy
Yeah, Wazim is under
and
a lot of pressure. from
Wazine, yep, he's under a lot of... Oh!
Volley locking up.
B-Boy. Yeah, all of them almost outbreaking themselves. Now this track, it's very important, like we were discussing in the chat earlier today, turn one and the last turn coming onto the straight. Those are the two most important corners in this entire track. Everyone on the infield has pretty much a similar pace. It really matters about how you get that drive.
Okay, so sorry, I missed a part of the conversation there. So you
Yeah.
say it is the first corner and the last corner.
The most important on this track, yeah. The first and the last. You've got to go as deep as you can in the first, and then coming out of the last, you want to make sure you've got that nice drive. Otherwise, you'll see a couple of these guys, they go too high up on the cambered wall. You just want to clip it slightly and gain a nice drive up onto the straight.
No, 100%.
It begins here now. But they're coming round
The
this
thing
fast
is,
left-hander
this
now.
corner,
Yeah.
this corner here is the most important for me because there's a line that you can take and you can almost take it flat out. And
Yeah.
if you don't take it on that line, then you're going to lose a lot of speed because if you're going to try and take it the same speed, different line,
Yeah.
you're going to be on the grass. Different
Well,
line,
I t-
you almost
tell
cut
you
the
what it
corner,
is.
the curb gives you damage.
You're correct because it's easy to cut as well, so you can't get a clean lap. But that last corner begins with that fast left-hander. If you don't get the
Yes.
corner correct, you're in the wrong position. You can't get the car over. You waste too much time.
That's true.
And then
That
you've got
is
to go
so true.
again for another lap. It's very frustrating. But you'll see
Yes.
these guys, they'll hang on to each other just by sheer will. They'll be watching the car in front and doing everything just to hang with them.
Yes. And we've got with Wasim making the mistake into that left-hander.
Oh, we got Nutty Knuckles in the chat. Sorry, man, I see you DC'd. Such a shame. We're saying you're high up on the
Okay.
points board at the moment. Oh, Della is cheering for
Dalla,
Esther.
thanks for joining, and yeah, he's going all the way for Easter. That's good. Nutty Knuckles, dude, that is so unfortunate. Did you DC or did you get a lot of damage, or if you can give us an idea of what happened there?
Ooh, I'm just looking behind Volley there, having a little... Oh, he's... Oh, they're going side by side around that fast left-hander. Who is this? It is Wazim and
This
Aister.
Bobby. Oh,
So
okay.
did
I've got
Wazim pit?
Bobby.
Have I missed something?
No. Wazim made a mistake into that fast left-hander, and we've got B-Boy on the inside of Remington going for the second place there, and he's got
my
it. Volley
word.
wants to follow.
Oh, Volley's
Volley
how
wants
cheeky.
to follow, and Volley's
Oh
got
my
it.
word! I can't believe he pulled that off.
Volley's
Absolutely
got
fantastic.
it. Yo, he came from so
He's on
far
fire.
back. But yeah, no.
Yeah, Remington
so
won't know what hit him. Then he got mugged.
Yeah, so Nutty Knuckles said it was a DC. Mick Master saying go GRT. Legit
Nice.
Speech also go GRT. And then we've got Gerard in the chat here saying good luck for RSA and the rest of the guys. Thanks.
Oh, from the
dude.
lobby. Yeah, Gerard, sorry, man. We were just struggling with the connection, so we had to move you over to the stream. Sorry about that.
But thanks, buddy, for joining the stream. We really appreciate it. Okay, so B-Boy is having a nice time now. He's going to be after Raza now, but Raza has got a brilliant lead on the front end now.
Yeah, jeez.
But if anyone can catch him, it is B-Boy.
Oh no, Volley's just gone on the grass, and Remington has taken his position back. Well done. Oh, it happened so fast.
Yeah, if you make a mistake, it's all tickets.
Yeah. Oh, I also wanted to mention, I can't pronounce your name correctly, but here I go. Gerhard says good luck to 4 RSA. Well, look out for 4 RSA. These guys are doing some drag racing. I don't know, it's in the next couple of weeks or something like that. So
I think
if
it was
you're
the
interested,
1st of September.
1st of September, there you go. So find out some details and get involved. It looks like it's going to be lots of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Just to get back to Nutty Knuckles with the DC, I know there's a couple of guys that wondering about how many guys we can have in the lobby and so on. Okay, so the lobby, lobby limits out in 24 guys. But now the thing is, we were only 16 in the lobby, which we've been running for years now. ORL SA's lobbies is always 16 guys, never more than that. But we did a test about 2 or 3 weeks ago. We were able to get 23 guys in the lobby, and it kept for almost an hour before anyone DC'd out of the game. So it's sometimes the game does seem to be a bit laggy, and it makes people disconnect. Sometimes it might be just a dip in your own internet. But yeah, just to come back, we've always been 16 guys in the lobby, and that's how we've been running all the leagues.
Are you on Volley right now? Sorry, Iceman.
Yes,
are you on Volley right now? These two are nipping
Volley
at each other.
and Remington, they're having a good battle here.
Oh my word! Each corner, just a little nip. Yeah. That's quite controversial, actually. I saw somebody was upset with that comment.
When was that? I missed it.
I don't know. I remember seeing something flash up in admin chat about lawnmowers. Here we go. But I tell you what, who's that in 5th? Aister. Here we go.
Aister is catching up.
He's creeping up slowly.
Yeah, because Remington and Volley is having a good battle, and if any of them makes a mistake now, Aister's going to be ready to pounce on them.
He's right there. Cheeky.
Yes, Lucky. It's Nutty Knuckles. It's definitely a factor with everyone involved in the game at that moment. I mean, we've got Gary here. He's got a brilliant line at home. He's hosting the race, and he's not even streaming. So that's just to make sure that there's not even more strain put on the lobby.
Yeah, we don't want
DCs. The only stream that's going is mine.
Aister is on the back of Volley now.
I'm watching
Aister
going past on the main straight, and he is looking.
Just
like
didn't have the legs there, but he will have it in the corners. This next sequence of corners, you'll see Aister will be all
Oh,
over
Remington
Volley.
off the
Oh,
track!
Remington! Oh, no!
Aister up to fourth, and as I said,
As if
just
the pot
waiting for
needed more
someone
spice. Can you believe this?
to make a mistake. Oh my word, this is getting exciting.
It's like
So
Christmas
while
and
the-
birthday rolled into one for Volley. It's just racing along and
yeah.
everyone's falling off in front. Fantastic. I'm
And-
going to jump to the front, see what's going on. So we've got B-Boy and Razzie. Yeah, so I see Raz has found his groove now. And B-Boy looks like he's getting into his, right? So Volley in third is where it's at.
I wanna come back from the back. Yes, Nighty Knuckles is definitely all about the ping as well. I see we've got some other guys also in the chat. I'm missing a lot of Mick Master saying
We've got too much
lawnmower-
action going on. Look, there it is. Look, there it is. McMaster, lawnmower power. That's very controversial.
That's very
at the moment,
controversial
and I
at
don't
the
know
moment,
why.
and I don't know why. I'm probably getting
slated in the morning.
slated in the morning.
Oh, Volley and Aister have got
Volley
two
and
very
Aister have
different
got two
lines.
very
there.
different lines there.
Makes a big difference.
Makes a big difference.
Your
Sorry,
controller's
everyone.
disconnected.
Yes. I was busy talking to you. Next minute, it just goes dead, and I'm pressing the button to power it on again, and then I realized, nope, battery's dead, and my battery was like half. Okay, so Mick Master is saying lawnmower power. VTech kicked in. Oh, okay, so I'm just going to go back from the field. Uncle Folly here, currently running in 12th. Yes, he did a brilliant job on this DHL livery that he did. Casual
Yeah, it
Chris
looks
running
fantastic.
in 11th place. Also a very nice livery, very colorful with the black. It's the black, blue and yellow.
It's amazing the effort these guys put in. Really
No,
is good to see.
definitely. And then we've got one of our new guys here, Cooker 500. Oh, he's been in some bumper bashing. You can see he's got a lot of scrapes on his car.
Well, it was that first couple of laps, wasn't it? It was hectic.
Yes, the first couple of
Jeez.
corners.
Yeah.
So Natty Knuckles is saying, go Chris. Okay, so Natty's saying he was just about to get into a battle with Uncle Folly, and he was looking forward for that battle, and then he got DC'd.
Unlucky. Yeah, unlucky. Aister again is right on the backside of Volley. They almost contacted. Oh, that was close.
Okay, so I've missed a message in the chat. Venom Mike saying lacquer racing so far. Let's hope for a close one between the teammates out front. We are also hoping for that one.
Team nuts. I like it. Cojones. So where was you on the rundown? Snowman?
Okay, so Pearson is sorry, say again.
Where was you on the rundown?
Okay, so I'm currently on. Okay, so it looks like Wasim has pitted. There's a couple of guys that actually jump into the pit, so I'm getting a bit confused as where people are. But now we've got Pearson is running in 7th place, Wasim down in 8th, Flash running in 6th place. And then we've got Remington in 5th. Oh, it's still got the battle between Remington
Him and
Aister.
Aister. Yeah. They've
and
got
then
exactly
Volley.
the same lines in that Honda. Exactly the same. And it's allowing Volley just to pull away a little bit.
Remington up the inside, turn one.
Oh,
No,
it's
he's not gonna
Foley.
go for it.
Back markers.
Okay,
are
but it
not
looks
supposed
like
to be
it is.
ghosted.
I think you left it on ghosted, which is okay. For now, we'll let it slide.
Oops.
We've got Goofster saying some great racing so far. Keep it up, gents. Bertie, lekker buddy. Dude, who are you supporting? I've never seen your name in the chat, so thanks for joining, and let us know who you're supporting to take this race.
We've got an
And then
Easter
we've
supporter there.
Yeah, with Gerard saying go Easter. Nutty saying
I'm
it's
going
a
to jump
fun
on
track.
board with him.
Well, Nutty, I have to say,
Oh, he's
so
on the
far,
grass.
Since I've just swapped over to someone, and it looks like we're having someone disconnecting. Please let it not be. Okay, so Volley is currently running in third.
Remington's taken over. Easter here for fourth.
Oh, it looks like we've lost Dandadu.
No. What a shame. Flipping heck. And he completed all the practice and everything.
Oh. Yes,
Now we're getting
B-Boy
a lot of
currently in
Easter.
second.
Easter's in the
Still
pits
running
now.
in second. And Raza's just running away with this. Raza's having the race of his life. I'll actually check the time gaps and see if B-Boy is catching up to him.
We were both happily in space last time I checked.
Yes, no,
Right, so
definitely still in
Easter's
space.
coming out of the pits now for his fens. See what he can do.
Well,
Right,
Easter's
he's
still
coming.
in
Oh,
fifth
Flash!
position. Sixth
Just stuck him
position.
in fifth. So Easter comes
Yeah.
out in sixth. Yeah.
But I believe Flash still needs to pit though.
Right.
The possibility,
Okay.
I'm not sure. Okay, so Bertie is also behind Easter. We've got a lot of Easter fans here tonight.
Yep.
And then we've got Gerard saying, go Raza and B-Boy.
B-boy.
I definitely
Yeah,
wanna
they're doing a
I
great
wanna
job at the front.
Stick on B-Boy for a while. I want to see what his lap time. Okay, so it looks like B-Boy is going to go into the pits. Yes, he is. Okay, and Raza's also into the pits. Let's see where Volley is in third place. Okay, so
Easter
Volley
can
also going into the
break a
pits
lot
and
deeper there.
Remington.
Right. Okay. So we're going to start seeing the true positions again soon.
Yes. Gerard saying Wazim, keep it up. Okay, let's see, where is Wazim currently? Wazim is in 7th position.
Yeah, he had a difficult couple of laps early on. He went from
Yes.
he was up at the front, wasn't he? And then he ended up in fifth or sixth, something like that. Oh, it looks like Volley's gone into the pits now. Okay. Are you sure Flash hasn't pitted?
He might have pitted, he might not have pitted. I don't think
Right.
I've
Okay.
seen him into
Oh,
the
they're
pit.
coming up to traffic now, and it is Remington in fourth. Yeah, it looks like this could be natural positions then.
Yeah, it might be.
Oh, well done, Flash, then, if it is. Flipping out, well done. He's thrown himself right in the mix.
Yes. And Easter is finding himself now down into 6th position.
Oh, someone locked up there. I don't know who, I just saw a big cloud of smoke. Oh, Flash taking too much grass as well. He's going to lose the drive. Can Easter capitalise now at the end of the straight?
No, I
coming up
don't
close.
think he's lost too much.
Let's see, though. He's good on the brakes, you see?
Oh,
Oh, was that a
I'm
little
gonna
tap?
I'm gonna jump on Easter and then I'm gonna go for the on-board view.
Yeah, you need to be an Easter. It's where the action's at right now. This fast left-hander, everyone gets through okay. And it's all Hondas as far as I can see. I know we've got Volley, I think, there in front.
Volume the Audi. Yeah, these lawnmowers is hunting him down.
It's not the best sounding car in the game, is it?
Okay, so we've got Angry Unicorn saying that Flash had to pit lap 3 due to serious damage.
Right,
Okay, that's good to know.
So it is for position. Well done. Come on.
Yeah,
These guys
Well,
are going
he
to be
needs
battling
to-
until the end.
he needs to, to hang on till lap 25 now to pit again. That's a very long drive, 23 laps.
Yeah,
22
yeah.
laps.
But I don't think we're too hard on that, are we? I mean, if it comes to a point where, you know, his tyres are shot or there's not enough fuel or whatever, then he can pit.
No, 100%. He can pit again. But
Yeah.
the problem is then he's gonna have to go to the end of the race. So even if he makes it to lap
Yeah.
20 again, he'll probably only do another 20 laps. So that means he's gonna have to pit again then. So, but yeah,
Oof,
the
yeah.
cars are the petrol usage sure isn't that bad on these cars, so they can
No, they
definitely
can go
go
quite a
the
while.
distance.
Yeah.
And your tire wear, well, I pitted. I think it was Nutty Knuckles is using foul language in my chat here. I don't know what it was. He might have tried to say cockpit. I know for some reason the chat blocks cockpit.
That sounds like a voice of experience.
Well, you know what? During the 3 hour race we did for the supercars at around Bathurst, the guys also talked about cockpit in the chat, and then yes.
Yeah. Denied. Right, so here, third,
Yeah.
fourth, and fifth, we've got Volley, Remington, and Flash, and these guys are all over each other. White on
Okay.
rice.
So Gary, we've got the GRT manager here, or the team manager for GRT here, and he's asking not to diss the lawnmower. It sounds
Right,
great.
I knew I was going to get in trouble. Sorry about that. I have no preference one way or another.
But yeah, I want to get back to a comment that was made earlier about this track being a great track. So, I did not for once like the touring cars. Since we started it, I did not get the feel of them. It was,
It's unusual because it is a crowd pleaser, usually touring cars.
but the thing, I couldn't get the hang of them. It's just the front wheel drive. It's a whole different drive towards the rear wheel drive cars that we are used to. And
Yeah.
there's just, I couldn't get the car to settle and to drive it according to my style of driving.
I
and
think
make
this
it
is
fast.
a good excuse for why we do change
Yes, for
homologation
sure.
divisions, because I know you like the power cars, you know what I mean? If we did power
Yes.
cars all day, you'd be happy. But it's good to do
Exactly.
different divisions because we have to learn, the things we're weak at, we have to improve. So I guess that's the advantage behind this. And the nice thing is you have different winners each race. That's what you want to see.
That is so true. But just to get back to that, so when we hit this race, I did a bit more tuning and a bit more time behind the car and so on. And for some reason on this track, I just got my car to be nailed, and I was super fast in the race. I didn't match Rowan's times, but for me, I was super fast. I was at least top 4 pace if I didn't
Nice,
make my
very nice.
mistakes. But yeah, and I'm feeling confident heading into the next race, which is Long Beach. Oh, that's going to be an epic race.
Well, again, it's a similar track to this in the fact that the traction you get, because it's a cement track rather than a tarmac track, and it's tight, it's technical. I prefer.
Sorry, Remington on the inside of Volley. Is he going to
Oh
take
my
it?
word! He has
got it.
Yes, he has.
He's got it, and he's
Oh
bringing
no!
Flash
Now there's
with.
contact with the Flash
almost.
as well. Is Volley? Oh, he wants it back, and he's just taking it. He just took it like that.
Oh,
Right. Let's see what happens
argy
here.
bargy going
No,
up
Remington's
around
not going to feel very happy about that. I know.
there. And Flash has
And
got
if
a
Flash
better drive
takes
out
him
of
as
that
well,
corner now.
yeah, that's going to be a kick in the pants.
And
Oh,
Flash
and
coming
Flash
on the
has gone
inside
for
track,
it.
has got him.
He's going to
But
go
Flash
what?
might have
Oh.
drive wide.
Boy,
Oh,
yeah, he left himself wide open there. Okay, no,
Oh,
this is good
yes.
racing though.
oh, this is
And we've got a
very
back
good
marker
race.
coming up. Front of Volley.
Okay, so we've got Gerard saying he was practicing with the wheel for the first time in his car. And he says it actually handled quite well for him. Well, that's good news, dude. I mean, Flash is also driving on the wheel, I believe. Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's right. These three have split up now because of all of that action. Oh, Remington. Oh, Did you? I don't know who you're following at the moment, but he lost a
I'm
lot of
still on
time
the
through
Flash
there.
now. Yes,
Right,
no, I'm
okay.
definitely I'm
Here we
on
go.
the Flash.
Ooh,
Following
Flash,
this whole
bit
queue
cheeky.
here.
But they've bunched up again. Right, excellent. Round 4. Ding, ding.
We still got Volley with a small lead now. I'm gonna see.
Yeah,
Is
he was
Wasim
not going to
catching
have
them?
any of that overtake maneuver, was he? He had his elbows out. He's like, get here.
Yes, it's actually good to see. Okay, so we've got Aister running in 7th position now. Aister will definitely be disappointed because he was running in the top 3 early in this race, and he's just
Yeah.
been going backwards since then.
Oh, Remington. Can Flash capitalise? Oh, Remington moved over though. He knew he didn't have the drive. Well done. That was nice. That was good sportsmanship there.
Okay, that's good.
Now, can the
actually
Flash
caught
catch
it a bit
Volley?
late. Yeah, let's see what Flash does. Well, Flash actually done well with his livery again. He's definitely
Amazing, yeah.
supporting Zaga as well. With the whole
Oh,
Zaga
really, very
on the
good.
side.
He was having a little whiskey earlier, he was saying, I think.
No, I've missed a lot of the chat today, so I know.
Now, for the
I think
viewers at
B-Boy
home, we
was-
don't promote drink and driving. This was just something we heard over chat, okay?
true story. That's a true story there. Okay, so Gerard's saying, but he will do the races with the controller. The controller is a bit more consistent for him. Well, that's good to
Yeah,
know.
that's something that I'm hoping that Forza is going to address. Because at the moment, we don't have a game that can do both. There's games for wheel and there's games for controller. It'll be nice if
Yeah.
Forza was the first that made it where it's compatible for both. Because I would like to go over to the wheel for sure. It's just there isn't a game that is fulfilling enough.
Well, if you get the wheel, you should definitely try Formula One.
Yes. You see that?
Listen,
I think they've done a good
yeah.
job with the Formula One esports. I think that's entertaining to watch.
I haven't watched any of the esports yet. Oh, and we've got
Oh,
Flash
Flash!
on the
No,
grass
and
with the
Remington is
lawnmower.
there again, isn't he? He's hunting him down. I just looked backwards, and his headlights were right there. I swear I could see a smile in that bumper.
Who's got the better drive here? And it looks like it's Remington. Let's see what happens. But definitely
he's on
Volley is
him.
having. Volley
And
is
he's got
having,
a better drive.
Flash,
Oh, right, okay.
you know what?
Flash has gone into the pit. Yeah.
Yeah, he actually got damage from that corner, that fast corner. That left-hander. Oh my word. But Volley is having the race of his life here. And currently
really
running in
is.
3rd position.
He's hanging in
and
there.
we've got someone just to win.
I'm just looking at your casual Chris. Yeah, too much understeer. That was awful.
Okay, so you went
Down in
straight.
10th.
Okay, so Flash's tires
Let's
is
see how
done.
Raz is doing.
Okay, so we've got the news here straight from Flash. His tires was done. Well, not from Flash, but from
Right.
Angry Unicorn. He
There we
is
go.
definitely in contact with Flash. And yeah, that's what I said with... he put it on lap 3 and he's lasted till lap 22. So
Yeah.
now he's
It's a
got
long stint.
another 19 laps to go before the race is actually finished.
But
or
he's
18
proven
laps,
to himself he can do it.
Yes,
And we've got Razza
definitely.
here. He's taking over 8th position at the moment. Pierce Nears.
Okay, for
Obviously
the lap.
lapping him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
I
looking
wanna
very
stop
smooth,
back
Razza.
to
He's got a setup
B-Boy. I
that
want to
works.
see how far B-Boy is.
Bazooka Racing.
Yeah, Team Bazooka, I believe.
I like it.
No,
Very
Flash.
nice.
It looks like Flash is catching up to the back of. Not Flash. B-Boy. It looks like he's catching up to.
Is that a
to
gap
Raz
coming
up
down?
slowly? But he's definitely catching him. Raza with the fastest lap, 126.7. And the gap to B-Boy is currently at 15 seconds.
Well, enough of a gap, isn't it? That's going to keep him comfy. He can manage that from the front.
Yeah, no, he'll definitely be able to manage that. And Volley is he's doing hot lapping now. He's keeping the gap to the back.
I'm going to see if I can pull up the current leaderboard, because Volley's also thereabouts at the top, isn't he? So
I think he's in fourth.
Yeah, on the points board at the moment for the people watching, it's B-Boy currently in first position. We've got Whistler, who isn't here today, actually. Another interesting turn of events. He's in second. Third is Flash. So these points for Flash mean everything. And then it's Volley in fourth. So these guys are not only battling on track, they're actually battling on the leaderboard as it stands.
Yes, which is good. Nati saying with the wheel he had to tune the car precisely, otherwise you'll have a bit
for
of
the wheel,
problems.
I think he's talking. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he's got a huge gap to fourth now.
Remington also in the pits. Okay, Rez is still comfortably in the lead. Oh, almost getting it wide on that left-hander.
See, Volley was saying before the race that he was doing 28s, and he was happy and comfortable with that, but he's obviously doing much better.
Well, let's look at the fastest times from everyone so far. So Aister is down there in 127s, Kuka 130s, Casual Chris 139s. There's Uncle Folly just pitted, so I can't see his lap time. Raza 127.8, B-Boy 127.4, Flash 128, Remington, okay, he's pitted. Aister with the 127.
But we know Raza can do a second quicker than that.
Yes, we've seen him done that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, his fastest lap is also 126, I believe.
Oh, is it? Right.
Volley 128.5. His previous lap, so it's definitely up there.
Yeah, he's there and there. Well, it's keeping him in third with ease, because the guys were on him for a while, and he's pulled this gap, so he's doing very well. What have we got here?
Yes.
Yeah, Forza Motorsport 4 with the wheel and VR. Wow, yeah, that would be amazing. Because, you know, we were saying it earlier, I don't know if you were in the chat, but we've been moaning and groaning about Forza for a long time now, and a lot of the problems seem to have come down to the internet connections. And still, when you step back and compare all the car games that are available, Forza is still in a class of its own. So I don't know, how do you put this? The expectation is on Forza to make that step. So if anyone's going to do it, hopefully it's them. So yeah, that'd be fantastic.
But you know what, Gary? For me, I've played Forza 5, I've played Forza 4, I've played Forza 3, and I never played Forza 6. Well, if I said I've played all the others, it was like a half an hour in the game. With Forza 6, I didn't even touch the game. I've never even played it on free play weekends or nothing. So now with it being free with gold, gave me an opportunity to actually download the game. And I have to be honest to say that I actually missed a big step by missing out on Forza 6. Because moving from Forza 5 to Forza 6, there was so much improvements. The whole game changed.
Yes, yeah, very much. What the Forza
and we've
7
got Flash
that they released.
Yes, everyone going wide into the first corner.
I'm missing this.
And we've got Remington on the back of Flash again. Ooh.
Yeah, we've got
this is getting close.
He's in the mix,
in
even
the
though he's
mix
been
there.
lapped. Yeah, and then Remington.
It's always
looking
good
out,
for
these
these
guys are
guys.
close.
For these guys being lapped, it's always a good opportunity for them to learn lines and things like that. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
also
it.
sometimes important for them. And by being ghosted, it gives them an opportunity to know that they won't be getting into the way of these guys, and they can try and push and stick with these guys' lines. Yeah, Bertie, we've got Ace there just here currently behind these two, Flash and Remington.
And as we've seen earlier on, anything can happen between these guys.
Yeah, one small mistake and you lose 3 positions.
So, of all of these guys, they've had both pits now.
Yes.
But Volley still needs his second.
Yeah, well, as it looks like now, Flash is enjoying clean air, and
Yeah.
he might be catching up to Volley.
Yeah, there we go. Razza with the 126.7. That's his fastest.
Okay, let's see how far the guys are from each other. Okay, so Razza is only... Okay, so B-Boy has... Or Razza has pitted. Okay, so Flash is 17 seconds behind 4th place. I don't see who was in 4th place now.
Let's have a look. It is Wazim.
It's Wasim, okay.
So he must need to pit. And then it's Volley, who I also think need to pit. Because these guys were much closer than this earlier on, and all that's happened is pitting.
Yes.
Although Nutty Knuckles here, he says, I think Flash swerved for a guy coming out of the pits.
Yeah, that is possible. That's why
right,
everyone
okay.
went off track.
Yeah, so they could have lost
okay,
time
so
there.
Wasim is 12 seconds behind Volley, with Flash 13 seconds. It's going to be very tight between Volley and Flash when they come out of when Volley eventually comes out the pits. I'm going to jump on board with Volley and see. Okay, Wasim just came out in 7th position.
Yeah, and again, Nutty Knuckles saying here, yeah, it's the chase. It ups your game. You know, like when it doesn't matter how many laps you practice, you kind of your heart rate is a little bit lower, and then when you get into the race, you find an extra 10th or 2 here and there. I try to tune that in now. Yeah.
Yeah, I sometimes find a half a second in a race.
Yeah. Well, we said it the other day, you know, a good lap comes in between 2 great laps. It's like the lap that always seems to be the quickest is the one that you're not
Okay, so
fully
Volley into the
concentrating
pits.
on.
Sorry
Right,
for that.
he's gone in.
Volley's
So
in the pit.
no, that's fine.
I'm jumping on the Flash now. Flash is coming to that fast, tricky left-hander.
Yeah, I'm on with Flash now, so we need to see where he comes out. You said it was 18 seconds, though, and it's usually about 25, isn't it?
I think it was 22 seconds, 23 seconds between Chris
Was it
and
the gap?
between Flash and Volley. But I think it's going
Let's
to
have
be
a look
very
now.
close. I think Volley's busy exiting the pit.
He's coming
now.
out, he's
Yes,
out,
yes.
yeah, and he's into
But
turn
he's not
1
going to
now.
be on speed now.
Oh, no,
Oh,
he just went wide.
very close. No, it's not Volley going wide. It was someone else.
No, Cook.
It's
Who's
Cook,
that? Cook. Oh, but
yeah,
Volley
Cook is
did
staying
go
out
wide
there.
on turn 2. Cold Tyres caught him out there. And Flash is going to be looking nice at the moment.
Yes. Well, these two are also close in the championship, so definitely.
Well, as I said, they need this. They need this.
Yeah, especially with Whistler not racing tonight.
Exactly. They could be taking 2nd and 3rd spot. Yep, they could take 2nd and 3rd. Now, at the moment, it's Flash on the leaderboard that's in 3rd and Volley that's in 4th. But on the track, it's Volley that's in 3rd and Flash that's in 4th. So, we'd have to see how the numbers drop.
It's going to be interesting. And yeah, what makes it even worse is the points difference, or the point system for the aim group works a bit differently towards the other groups.
Oh, nice sequence of corners there by Flash. Oh, volley again understeered on the exit. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier.
And Flash needed that now.
Yeah.
Flash is on him now.
Now that Audi needs to make the most of its speed.
Nutty Knuckles, that is exactly it. The battle between Flash and Volley is starting now.
Yeah. Battle right down to the line.
Oh, this is going to be an
Put your
epic
hard
race.
hats on.
11 laps. Who's
Where's
going
that
to
Angry
be the...
Unicorn now? Let's hear something from Angry Unicorn for Flash. Come on, get in the chat. Give some support. We need to hear it. Oh, volley! Grass.
Oh, Volley is under so much pressure now. And I can tell you this, if Flash gets his teeth down, he is one hard guy to race against. I had my battles with him in semi-pro. He can put up a proper fight.
They're not giving an inch here, neither one of them. And we saw earlier when Volley was overtaken, he was straight back. He wanted that position. So, oh no!
Oh, Volley on the grass. That's
How
gonna dampen
did he
him.
control that?
And
How on earth?
Flash on the inside.
Oh!
Angry
That wasn't
Unicorn
such a
saying,
bad move.
Oh,
and he's
Volley
in the
into
wall. Flash has gone past.
Flash has gone past.
He's definitely going to want to take this position back. I know it.
Well, it depends now. Did he get any damage from hitting the wall? Because that will definitely... Oh, Flash going a bit wide. Oh, my word. This is so close.
And there it was in the chat. Angry Unicorn, go baby, go. That was the lucky call.
Yeah, as Flash got past there, that was the call, yes. Gerard saying, I must give him Volley credit. He's doing very well compared with his very
he's
first
closed the door. Volley was trying to go on the inside. Flash saw it and he closed the door. Cheeky.
Gerard, I don't know why you call him Worm. He's still very young. But yeah, he's been in the group for a long time now, and he's definitely improved his racing since he started
Flash
with us.
Defending.
Oh,
is brilliant.
this is some good racing.
Oh no! Oh no! Has he gone in the grass? And Aster, there he is again. It's like a
Flash
phantom.
just went from third to fifth.
Is it
in one
fifth? Yeah,
corner.
Aster just dipped in. No, well, on the hairpin at the end of the straight, and now
both
Volley's
going
gone
on the
wide.
grass.
Flash has gone to the inside. I can't believe
Volley
this.
on the grass.
This is insane. This is insane.
Oh my word.
Yeah, sir.
Oh,
I'm going to be
this
on
is
medication
very
before
close.
this race finishes.
And
we've got
Remington is
Remington.
right there as well.
Oh no.
Oh my word, this
Yowza.
is some of the best racing we've seen so far.
I can't believe this.
We've got Aister now in third position.
Oh, he's come from nowhere and he's taken P3. Flash will be thinking, what more does he have to do?
Oh, Flash just goes every time he goes to third and then he drops 2 or 3 positions and then he's back to fourth, hunting down third.
Right, here we go. Calm down.
We've
Take
got
a
the
deep
jits.
breath.
We've got
See
the
if we can
jits
put a
crew
couple of
saying,
laps together without a dive bomb.
Go lawnmowers. Yeah, so we could
Yes.
jump to the front guys again.
This is a good advert for Hondas.
Yes, definitely. Okay, we've got Raza still in the lead. B-Boy is coming over the line right now. I can't see the gap between the two, but it seems that these two is just
Volley.
steadied out now.
Oh. He rode every inch of that curve there. And Aster in third is making that position his own.
Yes, he is.
Oh,
He's
that's-
defending very well.
Yeah.
Oh, Gerard said he was thinking about Folly, so he got it wrong between Folly and Volley.
There we go. Volley got the drive perfect that time. This is good. This is good.
I'm gonna jump on Flash and I'm gonna go to an onboard view. Well, let's see.
Get as close to the action as you can. Oh, two very different lines through those corners. Oh,
yeah,
Volley,
I
that's
just
the
wanted to
grass.
say.
No.
Oh, Volley is trying too hard now. But that's what I wanted to get back to, is the lines through that previous two corners.
Yes.
I see Flash is trying to go for the short way from turn one, or from the first turn to the second turn. And I think your exit speed is going to be much lower than if you want to go wide entry into the second part of that corner.
That's it. That's the quicker line and the more preferred line. But you can also, because there's a slight bank to that corner, so you can shoot right into the apex, stop the car, turn it, and then shoot out. And that seems to be what Flash is doing, and it's working for him because he can do it lap after lap after lap. That's the thing here on this track. You have, whatever you're doing, you've got to do it consistently, lap after lap. And with the two different styles,
the problem I have with that is I'm going to stay on board with him another lap. Yeah. The problem that I have is as soon as he goes out of that corner, Homestead has already got a speed advantage.
Yep, going on to that.
And then by the time when Flash can actually attack, he's too far back because he's lost too much time. So I would say, if I was Flash, take a different entry into this second part of this corner, and you end up with a higher top end coming through to this corner after the straight now.
Well, you know, I just saw now, there is a slight gap, probably half a second now, between Homestead and Flash, and the Flash took a different line. He took the wide entrance. So maybe he was just trying to put Homestead under pressure, you know, to force a mistake.
From the previous lap to this, it was a bit wider entrance, but it wasn't as the normal line that me or you would have taken. Because I followed you, and I think through those corners, my line and your line was very close to each other. Flash can still go a bit wider into the corner.
On the entry. Yeah.
Yes, and gain a bit more speed because he's definitely losing out on Homestead, and Homestead's got third place at this stage. Just perfect.
He's holding on, isn't he? What a dark horse. And don't forget Remington here in P6.
Oh, Flash hitting the wall.
Oh, he has done.
Flash
and he's gone into the
the
pits.
wall.
Oh, dear.
He's got a lot
Is
of
that
damage.
an unnecessary pit now as well?
Yeah, that's 5 laps to the end. There's no way he'll be able to catch up 20 seconds. Oh,
what a
he will
shame.
be kicking himself now. Well,
What a
Unicorn,
shame.
if you're there, let us know what Flash is going through now.
Right. So unfortunate there, Flash. Doing a great job, man.
I'm gonna jump on B-Boy here. I'm gonna jump on board. I'm gonna try and follow him for a lap. So that people, well, B-Boy and Raza is doing wonderful laps here, so that people can look at lines and have an idea as well. We're talking about
Can you get the gap?
corners with a yes, the gap is on the screens. The gap between B-Boy and Raza is 17 seconds. So these two is matching each other. So just to get back to with cornering, there is some corners that you would want a wider entry. I see B-Boy here is also not taking a wide entry into that second part of that chicane. But yeah, there is some corners that you want to take a wider entry to improve your top end. It sounds silly, but well, this corner is one of them, and then as a turn 4 at Brands Hatch, that corner also you want to take a wide entry and then cut back in and keep it as straight as possible with the exit, and that will give you more speed as well.
That's right, yeah. You don't want to lift a wheel or going too tight.
Yes.
Because then you're accelerating uphill. You want to carry the momentum round the corner and basically halfway up the hill, and then you're going to be accelerating again. So that's how you go around. Otherwise, if you come around, you brake too much, you're killing too much speed, you get too tight into the corner, and then you're accelerating all the way up that hill. It's just too slow.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so we've got the saint here saying, lekker eister, trap daai gras neer.
I just jumped on board. Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, there we go.
So eister is-
Angry Unicorn. I can't repeat what he said for the flash. Oh, jeez, man. So unlucky.
Dude, yeah, we were on board with him, and yeah, I think he's gonna be pissed at himself.
Yeah.
He's gonna be sitting
But
in the
he-
naughty corner for the rest
A
of
lot
the
of
night.
positives to take from his race, though, so don't be too down, man.
Yes.
He's a great drive.
Yes, definitely.
And talking about
Definitely,
a
I
great
think-
drive, is Aister here in third.
Phew,
This little dark horse, hey?
And he was running in 7th for so long.
Yeah.
And not
Probably drive
even
of the day.
worried about. He wasn't worried
Oh,
about
this is-
putting in fast times, or he was just focusing on keeping his race clean. And he's
Yeah.
currently up to 3rd because everyone in front of
Yeah.
him has been making mistakes.
Well, I was just going to say, all those little mistakes we've been seeing, we thought only affected those guys because they've been battling each other, but all the time, Aister's been lapping, consistently, and now he's paid off.
Yeah, so we've got Goofster here with a good point as well regarding that. I think it's turns 3 and 4 of this track. Saying in the lawnmower, you have to take the sweeping line. You have to take the sweeping line to compete with the Audi down the straight. So yeah, that's probably what he meant by you have to take that corner from a wide angle inwards, so you can
Well,
have top
I think
speed.
his point there is the corner speed is very important with the Hondas. They're a
Yes.
lot quicker through the corners than the Audis, but they lack the pace on the straights. So I think he's just saying that it's important that they get the line correct in the
Ex-
Honda. Otherwise,
Exactly.
now here we go. So we're down to the last 3 laps. It's gone by so fast as well, hasn't it? With all this action, I can't believe it.
We had a lot of action now.
Have we got any? I'm going to go through the field now, see if we've got any battles going on. But everyone is spread out quite nicely.
Yeah, it seems that they got into a rhythm now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Flash has only dropped to 7th now.
Right. Okay. Keep plugging away, man. You don't know what's going to happen. Anything. It could be accidents, DCs, anything
People
can happen. Just keep
disconnecting,
going.
yes. Okay, so Kuka is still down in 8th position. And then we've got Fully actually running in 9th now.
Well, I've just jumped on board with the other dark horse, Remington. He's in 5th, lapping consistently, and he could also pick up some pieces here. Where's he on the leaderboard? Let me see where Remington is in relation to these other guys. Okay, Remington is in 13th on the leaderboard, but he's only 6 points. And Mad Max isn't in this race either, so similar situation. So he could jump up now with these results. He could be in the top 10.
Easily.
Yeah.
Oh, Acer almost hitting the wall. Yeah, that exit out of the final corner has caught out a couple of guys already tonight.
It has, yeah. But well, we don't know what the tyres are like now. They could be worn, or they could be just going from, cold to partly warm. Oh, who's gone off the P10? That's Casual
Yeah,
Chris
that's
again.
Casual Chris.
He doesn't like this sequence of corners, does he?
Not at all. I don't think there's a lot of guys that actually likes this track. I used to hate this track. I can say
not a
that with a
fan
lot of
favourite.
confidence.
Well, that I was saying
No.
earlier, for me, I like pure racetracks. Spa, Road America, those type of tracks. That's where I really enjoy myself
Monza.
the most. At Monza, yeah. Not when you're playing, though.
You know what? The last time I played Monza was the day that I beat you.
Well, in that BMW, that crazy fast M8 or whatever it is.
No, it
Yeah.
was the M6. It was even before the M8
The
was
M6
released.
was it? Flipping it.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was in the Jag.
Yeah, well,
On the
I had
straights
race
every
of my
time.
life.
Yeah. You're just like coming past. Beep, beep. Yeah. Anyway.
Are you still having nightmares about that race?
No, I've dealt with that. I put that baggage away. Right, here we go. So we're coming on to the last lap now, aren't we? Is it? We starting it? No, not yet.
No,
One more.
Still lap 40 now.
Well, it looks like Remington's taken 5th. Volley is in 4th. Aster is clear in 3rd. And yeah, B-Boy 2nd. And then Razzo, whoa, he's just on a different planet. He's really enjoyed this race.
Yeah, he's gone. There's just no one that's going to stop him today. Okay, so
in fact, I just jumped on board with Razzo. I don't know if you are, but he's with Flash. Ooh.
yes. Well, Flash is ghosted, but yeah, he is with Flash
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, but this would actually help him just to, gain some extra time.
Well, Reza's actually on the final lap.
Yeah, he
You've
is.
got Bertie saying lekker Easter. I think everyone that's supporting Easter will be glad he's getting the 3rd place here. So Knuckles is saying, yeah, I like the tracks, but I'm one that focus on corners and to learn that. Okay. Oh, well, in the corners is where you make your time.
Flash is
Especially
taking
on-
in the hairpin. He's not having that. Awesome.
Well, Flash is trying to see if he can stick with the pace of
Yeah.
Reza. He's doing a
Raz is
good job.
shaking in the straight.
He's still having a bit
Fantastic
of fun.
stuff. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Nutty, yeah, that gap between Reza and a B-boy that's hectic, dude. That is very hectic. Okay, and we've got
The race
Reza
down
coming
to the
over
line.
the
Look
line.
at this between Raz. Fantastic. Good stuff
Reza
there.
has won the race.
That was
Okay,
just the
so
cherry on the cake. Right.
B-boy coming through
Coming in for
the
P2.
final corner now.
So Team Bazooka taking 1-2. Nice and
So
easy.
that's another one for the season. That's a
Yeah.
very good drive from them.
Well done, Team Bazooka there. Fantastic. Then it's the crowd pleaser himself, Aster in P3.
Easter. Oh, he will be loving this. Easter coming through that left-hander now. He's making sure he's staying on track. He's actually
Yeah.
dropped 4th place
No.
by quite a distance.
Oh, he's left 4th place, yes.
Yes.
I thought you meant he dropped down to 4th. I was like, no, what happened?
No.
I've been following him. Okay, so there he goes, P3. Lovely, well done. Well done,
Well
Aster.
done to Easter. That's a good drive for 3rd. And we've
Yeah,
got
and
Volley
Volley.
coming
Whoa.
over. Oh, Remington actually dropped down.
Absolutely fantastic
Remington
there.
made a mistake. Remington in 5th.
Yeah, I think Volley was contemplating a little drift and realised how close Remington was. Good stuff.
Okay, we've got
And then it's
Wasim
Wazim
coming over
across.
the
Yeah.
6th position.
And the
then we've got
Flash
Flash coming over
Oh,
in 7th.
should have been
position.
P3, P4. Well done there, man.
Yeah, at least before.
Yeah. And then Cook
Cooker
in
and,
8th.
All 8th. Well, he's still got a lap to do.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, he's a lap down still. Well, we've got the Saint throwing thumbs up here. We've got
There you
Bertie
go,
saying,
yeah,
well done,
well
Easter.
done.
Make my day also.
Well, I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys agree. That's been watching, but this is one of the best races I've seen in a long, long time.
Yeah, it
Excellent
started out
stuff.
very shaky with the first 3 corners. People out wide and collecting each other, but it's definitely improved after lap 2.
Oh, yeah.
And
And,
then
this
we've
is
got
just
some
the
good
AM
battles.
division.
Yes. But yeah, I have to say this track was definitely there was some doubts when it was on the on the calendar for the series. But I think this track has given us a lot of a good racing the last 2 weeks, especially between the pro group
you
and
can't
the
have it
semi-pro
your own
group.
way all the time. Yeah, I
Yes.
think a little random track every now and again is good for the soul. I mean,
Yes.
I'm really don't like Yes Marina, you know, because of the multiplayers. The guys are always cutting the track, you know, so it kind of, every time I see it now, I don't like it. But we should do more of it, I guess, during the series, because it is a good racing
Yes, I
track.
get what you're saying. Yes, definitely. Okay, so Kuka in 8th. And then we've got Uncle Folly, not Uncle Volley. Uncle Folly in 9th. He's coming through the hairpin now. He's on his final lap, I believe. Yes, and Casual Chris also on his final lap. But yeah, there's so many tracks that needs to be raced. There's so many tracks that we don't really cover. But I'm talking about race tracks like, especially like Homestead and so on. I know there's some tracks that we don't do, like Maple Valley and so on. But proper racing tracks, there's so little of them that gets done regularly that we can actually change it up, because this is definitely, Homestead has definitely showed us some good racing today, and even last 2
Yeah,
weeks.
it's been
So, yes.
amazing.
And this, from that I've joined this group, I don't think we've ever done Homestead.
No, I think this
So
is
it's
the first time.
definitely,
Possibly
so
the
it's
last.
definitely. No, I don't think it will be the last. It's definitely been a good race, yeah.
Yeah. And listen, thanks to you guys as well for watching. Without you,
Yeah,
this isn't
definitely.
possible. So really appreciate it.
Oh, and the race is just finished. Oh, and the guys not all of the guys could finish. No.
I set it for 5 minutes.
Did they finish though? Let's just quickly have a look. Previous race. Yeah, Yes couldn't finish. So Uncle Foley and Casual Chris did finish, but Pearson didn't finish. And then we had Danadu, Isaac, and Nutty Knuckles DCing out of the race. That is unfortunate. But yeah, it was still a good race. I think the guys will be impressed with their times. Just look at Reza and B-Boy. Their times were within a tenth of each other.
I think they're ready for semi-pro.
Definitely. They're almost ready for pros next.
Yeah.
Let's quickly look. Aister with 127.6s. That's good laps. Volley with a 128 dead. That's a very good lap from Volley.
Yeah. As I say, that's one of the
Remington
best
with a
races I've seen in a long time.
127.5. So most of the guys were running in the 127s for most of the race. Yeah, Nutty, it was definitely very good racing from these guys. And yes, you've got a good track there. Indianapolis is also a good racetrack that we don't often do.
Yeah, that's what I like. Indianapolis. That's one of my faves.
Yeah, Nutty, you can definitely tell them in the chats as well that they really entertained, I think, everyone tonight. Sticking with them, they gave us a battle every lap almost to the end. So I was very good racing from them.
Right, we're going to wrap it up.
Yes, so yeah, thanks guys for watching. And Raza, what a good race. I can't remember how
Well
many
done to everyone.
wins you've had. But yeah, everyone made this evening very interesting. We had some good races. Like I said earlier, it started off a bit shaky in the first 3 corners, but after that, after it settled, I think we saw one of the best races in the M group so far. But yeah, listen guys, thanks for joining us tonight, and Enjoy the rest of your Monday evening.
Yep. Catch you next time. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. Yeah, guys, I see you still in the chat there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you over to a friend of mine that I see is busy streaming. Let's see if you guys can give a bit of support there. Thanks, guys.